I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. We're saying goodbye and it didn't happen. I'm not done yet. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. So I just sent him the invite. You connect again.
Here we go, man. Wow. Here we go, bro. Hour number 2. Wow. Thanks. Let's keep going, man. Screw it.
Well, yeah. Now I'm having issues with the.
What's up, man?
I can hear.
There you go.
You can see me, but I can't see you.
I can see you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All
Yeah, I
right.
can
Let me
see you.
ask everybody. Can everybody see me right now? Can see a Ralphie boy or just me? Just let me know. Because I can hear him, but I can't see him. Can you guys see both of us or just me? Man, everybody's coming back. Yeah, we can't see you, Ralphie. Can't see you right now. Can you hear me though? All right, let me send him another invite. See what's going on here. Ah, you guys, man. I tell you, Instagram, man, it's the best way to get to people, but it's always the worst thing, man. It always kills it for us, man. It always kills it.
There we go.
There we go. Bam. We're
There
back.
we go.
Screw it, dude. People want hour number 2. We're gonna keep talking. Fuck it. I don't
Let's
care.
keep. All right, man. So where you want to go next?
Bro, you tell me, man. You drive this ship, dude. People, the crowd wanted you back. We're back, bro. You tell me. I'm out of questions, bro. You
All
tell me.
right. So we'll go from 2000 to whenever. How about that?
You tell me, bro. You take me to that trip.
All right. Is that better? Because everybody says I need a goddamn booster seat. Is that better for y'all?
Okay, so
God damn.
next time I go to McDonald's, bro, we'll fucking jack one for you. Fuck that noise. Fuck that noise, bro. We do that shit.
Yeah, exactly. So you mean once the scene ended, I think everybody started going more towards like these clubs. All these clubs started popping up. You know, of course, there was a Rey on Thursday nights that we all used to go to on Thursday nights and go straight to school on Friday. At least some of us did that.
Yeah.
Um, and then you had Cabanas. I don't know if you Cabanas on Sahara.
Uh-huh.
Cabanas on Sahara, and then Reventon, and then that's when like Fort Cheyenne started opening up and stuff like that, and that's when all these little clubs started popping up, and then that's what the scene kind of migrated to that, because everybody that you would see at our scene, that's where everybody would go to, was all these nightclubs and stuff like that.
Mm. So, Shorty 702 wants to know what was the catalyst that made you stop partying? When did you stop partying?
Maybe, well, I stopped partying maybe just a couple years ago, bro, because I was always in the clubs here in Vegas, dude. You name it, you name the club, bro, and I was there. I have a homeboy named Danny Beaver that, I mean, a lot of people on here know who he is, bro. Like that guy is a party machine, and he knows everybody at these nightclubs, bro. So I would go with him, and we would go to any Pure, XS, Trist, Studio 54, Hakkasan, all these nightclubs that are on the strip, bro. I've been there, done that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And just up until a couple years ago, bro, I actually stopped partying, bro. Because you get to a certain age, dude, and it's like, you know what? I'm through with that, you know?
Mm.
Oh, EDC. I go to EDC every year. Yes, EDC.
Oh, you go to EDC.
Yeah, well. I mean, I've always been into that house scene and stuff like that. And I mean, you can't compare EDC to anything else, bro. EDC is an experience. I don't know if you ever been to or not, but EDC is an experience, bro. If people haven't gone, you need to go.
I went to EDC in Bakersfield. I don't know if it was number 2 or number 3, but I ended up going to Bakersfield for Electric Daisy Carnival. I think they were still under Purple Shield before
Okay, yeah, Purple Shield, yeah.
before they went to Insomniac. So I went to that rave and it was like nothing else. Now that I see the videos and the shit, dude, I get tired just watching it, bro. I'm like, dude, I can't jump that much, bro. Like, dude, I'm exhausted seeing these people jump. So, and what it is, it's cool because it's like, the new future, the new party scene is going into these events and partying and stuff like that. We as old folks start reminiscing like back in my days, this is
Yeah,
what we used
exactly.
to do, you know what I mean? So I understand completely where that's going and doing that.
But
One of these
here's
days
the
I will go.
but
You know
here's
what I
the
mean? So
funny
anyway.
thing. Not to cut you off, but here's the funny
No, no,
thing.
go, go,
Like,
go.
if you tell people now the way we party, they don't believe you, bro.
No.
Like, I mean, nobody believes that we party the way that we party when we were younger. Nobody believes it. Like, they think you're fucking bullshitting and shit, you know?
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, it's crazy that it's kind of come full circle now with people that would always put down house music and EDM are the ones that are listening it to it now. It's crazy, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, real quick, can you guys hear me now? You guys said my volume was down. How about now? Cash me outside. How about now?
Cash me.
So real quick, so we're on hour number 2. There's a little question box on the bottom by the comments. If you guys want to ask Ralphie Boy some questions, go ahead and hit that little question, and we'll keep asking him questions. And we'll keep going. So, and I don't know why it's no volume. Let me try something. Up. So yeah.
I hear you. I hear you good, bro. So I mean, I hear you good.
All right, man. These guys are tripping, dude. Whatever.
They need to turn their hearing aid up, bro. I mean, them DJs, their ears are kind of fucked up.
Yeah, no shit, right?
But it's funny, because a couple years ago I was at EDC and a lot of these DJs were playing hard house. Like, it was crazy to hear them play Tetris, and a lot of these hard house songs that we grew up to, they were playing them. So it's like, wow. I mean, it's crazy how it all came along. It all came along. You know what I mean? It's all full circle now. What is
DJ
his
Neto wants
favorite
to
track?
know. Yeah, what's your favorite track?
Ooh, it. I would say a mixture of two. Of course, Daft Punk, Around the World. Duke, Still in Love with You. Still in Love, actually. And shit, I was just listening it today. Me and Panic were listening to it. Fuck, what the hell was it? Panic, what's the name of that song that we were listening to? Come on, Panic, help me out.
I think Panic went to sleep already, bro. It's past his
No, he's on
bedtime.
there. He's on there. What was the song we were listening to, Panic? Panic falling asleep, probably on Xanax or something. But yeah, it was a fuck. But yeah, no, those were the two favorite songs. Was "Around the World" and by Daft Punk, and then "Still in Love," "So in Love" by Duke.
Okay, yeah. That's a fan favorite. Definitely a fan favorite. Definitely a fan
Yeah,
favorite.
that
Baby
one,
Shark.
and let me see.
It's Baby Shark.
Oh man, yeah, right. Oh
Yeah.
man. Now there
So,
was another one that I saw. What was the catalyst for what?
well, no, the other was a catalyst. Like, what made you stop partying? But I asked you that question. As we go through this, dude, I'm learning what buttons to push and stuff like that. We're still, green behind the ears for this stuff. So, definitely, trying to do all this stuff and catch up on the new wave on all this stuff, man. So, we already touched that question, definitely. So you did,
What?
parties, raves. Go ahead, bro.
Eeny weeny, huh? No, I don't
Oh
remember
man,
playing that one. No,
big
but
fat.
one thing that I think I told you, I briefly mentioned it to you the other day, and what a lot of people don't know is that I actually got to DJ at Dre's After Hours. Back in 2007, um, I was really good friends with the DJ there. His name is DJ Chris Garcia, and I remember I begged this guy for like 6 months, bro, to let me DJ, and he finally let me DJ. He finally let me open up for him on a Sunday night at Dre's, bro. And I'll tell you what, that was the best thing ever, bro, to say that, I got to DJ at Dre's nightclub. I mean, a lot of people don't know that. I mean, they can believe me or not, but that was one of the best nights of my life, was being able to open up for this guy. Like I said, his name is Chris Garcia. No, I gave him 400, Tone, not just 20. But yeah,
You went cheap, Tone.
yeah, you went cheap. Dre's is a little bit more upscale, bro. I had to break bread for that one. But no, bro, yeah, I begged the guy for like 6 months, and then he fucking finally told me to, hey, make me a CD. And I made a CD over at a friend of mine's house. His name is DJ CO1. He's on the radio here on Las Vegas. And I made a CD at his house, and I gave it to him, and then I didn't hear from him for like 2 months, bro. And then one Saturday night I was at Dre's, and he finally told me, he's like, hey, do you want to DJ tomorrow? I'm like, hell yeah, I want to DJ. He's like, okay, be here tomorrow at 1:30, and you're going to open up for me till 5 o'clock. And yeah, bro, I uh, I did a little bit of vinyl and CDs, because that's when the CDJs were first starting to come up. So I used vinyl and CDs, yeah, and I played for like almost 3 hours for him, dude. And then he let me come back another 2 weeks after that, and I would open up for him well, those two Sundays I got to open up for him, bro. And I mean, that was the best time ever, man. I can never take that back or change that, bro. It was just awesome that I got to DJ at Dre's, dude. It was awesome.
So for people that don't know what Dre's is, maybe from out of town or whatnot, Dre's is like an after party, super cool club that's at what is it? It's changed
Uh,
so many names.
it's the Cromwell now, but it used to be the
Cromwell,
Barbary Coast.
the Barbary Coast, yeah, and it's up
Yeah,
up on top, overlooking the
no, yeah.
strip.
No, 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 no. You're talking about the new Dre's. The original Dre's was
Oh,
downstairs,
you're right. Yeah,
and it
yeah,
used to be a restaurant called Michael's. And at 2 a.m., they would shut the restaurant down,
yeah,
and they would have after hours down there. And after Dre's, up to now, is the longest running after hours club in Las Vegas.
yeah.
I mean, it's a little different now because they changed it to hip hop now. They play more hip hop now than they do house.
Hmm.
But when I was going there, I mean, that was the place to be, bro. After all the clubs were let out, everybody would go to Dre's, dude, and
Yeah.
that was the spot to be at, man. You'd be there till 8, 9 in the morning sometimes.
Oh yeah, man. I remember having. So I had a cousin of mine from California roll up, and he's rolling up to Vegas, and he's like, "Man, we're gonna show you how we kick it in Cali." I was like, "Hi, dog. What I mean, like, let's do this shit. All right, cool."
Yeah,
So we're he rented a room, and we're hanging out the room, and he's like, "Bro, it's 8 o'clock. We gotta get ready." I'm like, "Fuck, dude, this is Vegas, homie. We don't get ready till 11, 12 o'clock, homie.
right.
Slow
Yeah.
down." But he wanted to go, so we went. So we ended up going to the beach. We go to the
Oh, man, I
beach.
remember the beach. Yeah, I remember the
Yeah,
beach.
so we partied at the beach for a while, and he's plastered already, bro. And he's like, "Hey, man, it's 2 o'clock. Like, what's going on?" I'm like, "Bro, there's no last call here, bro. So you better start pacing yourself." So we're like, "I want to take it to Dre's," and we went to Dre's, and you're right, underground. And we were there
Yeah.
till like 8 o'clock in the morning, bro. Like, fucking,
Yep.
he's done, dude. We're carrying him out. We let him sleep in the car, and then we take him to the swap meet. We start walking around the swap meet, bro. And he's like, "What the fuck, man? What?" I go, "This is Vegas, bro. We don't sleep, homie." I go, "You want to
Yeah,
kick it? We're gonna kick it, bro." So we're walking around the
right.
swap meet, all crudos and shit, dude. Oh yeah, it was dope, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
yeah. Like
Dre's
like
super cool.
like me. Like when I was in my heyday with my, like I said, with my boy Danny, we would go from Friday night. We'd go to a nightclub, be there, go to Dre's, be there till 8, 9 in the morning, and then from Dre's there is another after hour spot called Seamless, which was in front of the Orleans.
Yes.
We would go from Dre's to Seamless to Rehab. I don't know if you remember Rehab over
Mm-hmm.
at the Hard Rock, which
Mm-hmm.
was like the first pool party here. So we would go from Seamless to Rehab and then to somebody's hotel room, get ready, and then back to the club again, dude. So for like 2 or 3 years, that was my whole life, bro, was just partying like that every single weekend, dude.
To
It
give
was
it to
crazy.
Fatty the Skunk, man, bro. Moose McGillicuddy's was a killer place, dude. I got carried out of there a couple of times, bro. We used to get slammed there, man. Yeah,
You know
definitely cool
what? I
spot.
gotta Believe it or not, I have a really good memory of with Fatty when we went to the arena in Hollywood, bro. That night was in like we had never partied out in LA. Like we thought out in Vegas and stuff like that, it was cool. But me, Fatty, and another friend of ours named Yogi, we went out to LA to Hollywood, and we went to the arena on Friday nights. And let me tell you what, bro, that compared to absolutely nothing that they had out here in Vegas, dude. That was just mad fucking crazy out at the arena, man. He'll tell you, man, it was one of the better nights that we had, dude. And we saw Irene there DJing. We got to actually meet her outside afterwards and stuff like that. I think DJ Linwood was spinning there at that time. But yeah, man, we got to party at the arena, dude. And I mean, you couldn't compare it to anything else out here, dude. It was dope, man. It was really good memories out there, man.
I wasn't allowed to go to not because somebody told me not to go, but when I used to go party in LA, like the way I dressed wasn't allowed in many clubs over there, dude. They was
Yeah, you had to
super
wear the
strict
collared
about stuff.
shirt and stuff.
Yeah, super strict on the stuff. I remember going to this place called the
I think you
Daily
said the Daily
Planet.
Planet, right? Yeah, 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 in
Yeah,
Southgate.
yeah, in Southgate. Yeah, so
Yeah,
we show up, bro, and I'm like ripped jeans, and I got my fucking cool fucking shirt on, and the dude's like, "You can't come in." I'm like, "What do you mean I can't come in?" He's like, "Dude, you can't. Like, you can't come in the way you're dressed." And in Vegas, at that time, I could walk in with ripped jeans and my boots in certain areas. You know what I mean? So
right. Yeah.
I remember there was like a Walmart or something close by or something like that. We went and bought some really cheap shit and got in, dude, and we partied. It was cool, man. It was a fun time,
Yeah, the
but
only thing about out there, bro, is the 2 a.m. last call. That's the only thing
yeah.
that kind of sucks about there, that at 2 a.m. everything ends and stuff like that. But they knew how to party, man. Arena, the Dome, Club Mirage. I got a chance to go to the Century Club. I don't know if you heard that place, the Century Club, or not.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard about it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like that place was pretty dope. So I got to experience a lot of the nightclubs out in LA, man. And even though you can't compare it to the nightclubs out here in Vegas, but they knew how to party out there, bro. And the best thing was coming out of the nightclub out there at 2 a.m. and seeing the taquero lady or the hot dog lady out at front. You know what I mean? You come out drunk as hell and you got the taco lady and the hot dog man there. That was the best, You can't compare that, man.
Yeah. DJ Tone says the Carnival, also
Carnival, yep.
another like hot spot to be at.
Yeah, Vegas Nights. I think they another one called Vegas Nights and stuff like that. The Mayan downtown was pretty dope down there. So yeah, man, they know how to party as well, but you can't compare to the clubs out here in Vegas where you can go till 5, 6 in the morning, man. You just can't. You just can't.
The thing about Vegas, and I might be wrong or whatever, because I know there was a bigger world, but for me, world around Vegas, like I really believe that Vegas like club scene took a lot of like the ideas and the stuff that we had set up, because when we were partying and we were raving, there was no clubs. I think there was only
No.
Utopia. Before that was Mets, and then it became Utopia. But it was just like, and then you had your little clubs that, a couple crews would be like, oh, let me get this spot, like a Sinaloense or
Yeah,
Club
yeah, yeah.
Ozone and stuff like that. But
The
to do
lift.
major clubs and stuff like that, I really believe that they took a lot of our ideas and a lot of our stuff that we did to take it to the next,
No,
level for them.
I mean, you're absolutely right. And I know a couple of the crews were trying to throw like a club night. I remember Sinister with Club Lick. I remember even Henry tried to do a night like a club night over at I think Camilo's Ballroom,
Yeah.
and that kind of didn't work out. And then there was El Potrero, El
Hmm.
Matador, and stuff like that. So I mean, we tried doing that little club scene and stuff like that, but I mean, when Club Rio opened up over at the Rio, actually, that's when they started fucking, that's when the casinos took a liking to it, and they're like, that's when Studio 54 opened up, and Raw and all these other guys started opening up and stuff like that, and then that's when we started getting older and going to those nightclubs as well. But I mean, I had a fake ID, so I would get in, before I was 21. So yeah, it was cool to experience it and stuff like that. And yeah, Club Extreme. Yeah, Henry, you're right. Club Extreme at Camilo's Ballroom.
Yep. And then Norfolk says they made a law against throwing warehouse raves, which I definitely believe. I mean that it started happening where it started shutting our culture down. And you're right. I mean, the culture that we created will never
Yeah.
get its proper due process, or like, that's why one of, like I said, I repeat it all the time. It's like why I made this page was to be able to have like something saying, hey man, we did this stuff before
No, you're right.
anybody else did, dude. This is what's us. This was all culture before it got taken over by the capitalism of the world, and say, hey, we're gonna take what these guys are doing it, but we're gonna make it in a casino, and we're gonna make it fucking live, and we're gonna make a shitload of money out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think when C2K, when that girl OD'd in 2000, that girl died OD'd at C2K. That's when like everything changed, because that's when they started doing these Fox undercovers with AWOL Productions raves and stuff like that. They see all these kids all fucked up on ecstasy, and that's what kind of killed it. That's when the cops started getting more hard on everybody, because I mean all these kids were off on X and stuff like that, and it just, I mean, it died off from there, dude.
I believe, and this has always been my belief, that drugs and alcohol have always been a big part of any generation's teenage group growing up. You
Yeah.
talk to the old cats from the 70s and 60s, LSD and marijuana and stuff like that. And I'm a firm believer that when we were doing our stuff during the rave days, it was alcohol and marijuana. Once in a while, you had some dudes doing coke or whatever, but then when that ecstasy came in, bro, it like literally punched so many people in the face, and it took us away from what we were doing and invited this whole new group of people into this scene that we had created, that was a very, very like, strong situation, to where it was like all loving and caring and stuff like that. But it did definitely changed a lot of
No,
what we were, man.
you're absolutely right, because I would notice that we would go to like AWOL's raves and GX raves and stuff like that, and you will start seeing more Latino people going to those type of raves because they were doing ecstasy.
Yeah.
And before, all those events were white boy groovers and stuff like that, but once ecstasy hit, that's when you started seeing all these other party crews that you would see at our events would be at Jacob's events, and would be at AWOL's events and all these groover events, because we got into the ecstasy and stuff like that. And I mean, don't get me wrong, bro. I mean, I know for a fact. I mean, it made the party better, bro. If you enjoyed it with the music and the visuals and stuff like that, bro, it was dope, bro. I mean, I'm guilty of doing that stuff, and dude, it just made the party more that much better and stuff like that. To be
I
honest with
will
you.
I will never ever in my life again touch that shit because that shit was amazing. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be straight out with you, bro. Like that shit would take me to a whole different, whatever it was, bro. And it took me. I did a lot for a short period of time. I was into it a lot, and the first time I rolled, I remember my buddies picking me up, and we went to a Maná concert at the
Oh
Mandalay Bay.
wow.
Yeah, so this is crazy. So we go to the Maná concert, and I'm smoking weed, bro. I'm drinking beer, and he's like, "Hey, bro, check this out. I'm gonna hook you up with this new thing called ecstasy." And I was like, "All right, cool. So how much is it?" It's like $20. I was like, $20. I go, "All right, cool." We show up to this dude's house or whatever. He hooks us up with the pills. I think they were Blue Dolphins or some shit like that. And he gives me this little fucking tiny ass pill. And I'm like, I just paid $20 for this shit, dog. Like I could have got a dub sack, bro. We could have been fucking high as fuck, enjoying the shit. He gives me this pill, and I'm like, all right, cool. So I grab this shit, and I'm like, all right, take it. I'm like, all right, take it. Dude, we're driving from East Side to the Mandalay Bay, so we're on the freeway. I remember I'm on the 95, and I'm like, hey, man, we got fucked, bro. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, dude, I don't feel shit. He's like, calm down, bro. Relax. We'll get there.
Yeah.
So we get to the valet. We park at the valet, and right before we getting there, dude, my hands are fucking sweating, dude, like crazy. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on, dog? And he's like, dude, it's gonna be cool, bro. Don't even worry about it. I was like, all right, cool, 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 cool. Don't worry about it. All right. So as soon as
Yeah.
the guy opens the door, I walk in, bro, and I swear to God, dude, I felt like I didn't have my shoes on, bro. Like I was walking on some really soft ass carpet, bro, and I'm just like walking towards this, to the entrance, and my homeboy's like, hey, dude, wait up, dude, don't walk too fast. I was like, all right, cool. We end up walking into to the big doors to get into to the concert, and bro, like I walk in and I'm just like, holy shit, dude, this thing is humongous. Like this is so dope. And I remember on the
Yeah.
way over there, I'm talking to people like, hey, good luck on the machines, like being super
Yeah.
nice,
Yeah. Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, that's why I'm like, once I jumped on that shit, dude, I was like, this is really bad. This is really bad. And from there, I went
Yeah.
to these raves and stuff like that. That's why I say I'll never touch that shit again, ever,
I
ever.
think I think one of the better parties that I got to enjoy that with was at Bounce. This chick Jill, Urban Society, she threw that party over at Silver Nugget. You know how Silver Nugget's got that big ass fucking event center in the back.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, and I remember going there and stuff like that, and I had run into a dude in the bathroom, and he had acid, bro. And I didn't know up until that point what that shit was. So he's like, hey, bro, do you want a tab? So, it's $5. It was just a little piece of paper. So I'm like, yeah, fuck it, give me one. And I already had taken a pill to begin with. And I take it, and I'm out enjoying the party and shit like that. And then 45 minutes later, I don't mean, I know that I'm rolling and stuff like that, but I don't feel anything else. So I run into the dude again. I'm like, hey, man, your shit was bunk. So he gave me another one, dude, for free. He's like, here, take it. So I took the other acid tab, bro. And I'll tell you what, man, I've never had any other experience like I had at that night, dude. It was, I mean, they called it candy flipping, dude. But yeah, bro, that was an amazing, amazing, amazing night, dude, where I was seeing some shit. I was seeing some shit, dude. It was fun, don't get me wrong, but towards the end of the night when I got home, dude, like I wanted to like calm down already, and this shit just kept going and going and going. I'm over here trying to smoke weed, trying to calm down and all this shit, dude. And yeah, bro, I'll never forget that time, dude. But yeah, I mean, back then it just always made the parties that much better, bro. It really did. Smoking weed and stuff like that, drinking. I mean, it's what brought everybody together. You know what I mean? If your homies and everybody would smoke and drink and stuff like that, you would all get together and drink and smoke and have a good time. You know what I mean? Honestly.
Yeah, I could definitely see like my experiences with the drugs in the industry, bro. Like the drugs that came into what we were doing. that really changed like a lot of people. Some people were able to like cut off and not be, stuck on it, and then you had people that just couldn't get off of it, man. And it's a sad moment to reminisce on it, because I mean, I always want to make sure this page is positive and we're always having a good time, and not
No,
try
of
to
course.
reminisce on the old times. But dude, we lost a lot of people like into the shit because they just couldn't disconnect themselves from that scene. The only two vices that I've had is cigarettes and Coca-Cola. Those are
Yeah,
things that
I'm
I
with you on the
literally have.
Coca-Cola.
I love Coca-Cola, bro. That's my shit, dude.
Mexican Coke, bro. You can't beat
Oh
it.
yeah, bro. I'll pick a Coca-Cola over a beer any day, bro. So I'm a cheap date. But even when I do the show, like I'll do a drinks, just to have a nice little chill. But dude, that
Yeah.
beer I probably bought it 2 weeks ago and it's still there. So to me, it's like those were my vices. But some people could not let go of that, dude. They just kind of
No,
got
I
stuck,
mean,
you know.
I had that same problem my damn self, bro, for the longest fucking time, dude, where, I was fucking hooked on drugs, bro, and they just, ecstasy and coke and drinking and smoking weed every day and shit like that, and popping pills, pain pills and stuff like that. But, you get to a point where it's like, you know what, bro, this shit's, enough's enough, and luckily I gotta thank God, bro, that I've been clean for the past 3 years, dude, and
Right on,
it's
brother.
amazing, bro. It really is, dude. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not talking bad about it. I mean, we all lived it. We all fucking go through it. But yeah, bro. I mean, it took a lot of people out, bro. A lot of friends that we know. I mean, OD'd and are still on drugs now, and they can't get off of it and stuff like that. So yeah, it's sad, man. It's a way. I mean, it's something that we all experienced and we all went through, man. But just some people couldn't get off of it, and it sucks. It really does.
Yeah, man. It really takes away from it's just we have to reminisce and we have to talk about it because we experienced it. You know what I mean? And we went through it, and we have to talk about it. Eventually, like I said, I want to leave this all, like I said, the page all happy, all always, everything's good. I don't want no, not to bring the old things, but we have to talk about these hiccups and these speed bumps that we went through.
No, you're right. You're right. You're
You know
right.
what I mean? We have
What's
to.
like,
We
I
have
mean,
to
what
take.
it's what fucked up the scene. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah,
exactly what
yeah,
fucked up our party scene was. These guys didn't get along with these guys, and they would show up to a fucking Rest in peace, Lazy Boy, dog.
yeah.
Hell yeah, yeah, Sal. Hell yeah, the rest in peace, Lazy Boy, bro. Rest in peace. But yeah, man, that's a thing that fucked up the scene, bro. Was there was a lot of fucking what's up, fucking Steve, creator. But yeah, dude, I mean, it fucked up a lot of parties back then, bro, where people would show up and you wouldn't let them in, and they fucking come back 5 minutes later and they start shooting your fucking party and shit like that, and it happened all the time, bro. Or they'd start fighting inside, and this guy looking at me wrong, or he got with my girl, or this or that, and it really killed the scene back then, dude. It really did, man.
There was a lot of things that I think that came into to fruition with everything. Like I said, it was lightning in a bottle, bro. Like it couldn't stay perfect like it did for so long. You know what I mean? It was a scene that every 2 years was evolving to something
Yeah,
new, but then something else came in to take over and really took over and really took it out of it. You know what I mean? You had, the crews that became gangs or set claiming or whatnot, and then like you said, oh, that dude slept with my girl, blah blah blah, whatever. That dude looked at me weird, whatever, shooting up the place, started fighting, dance. Back then you threw blows and that was it, bro. But then this new wave started coming in. They started getting guns, and then you had your divisions between, the hip hop scene and the reggaeton scene, and then the rave scene, and it broke. It literally broke the scene in pieces.
no,
To
yeah,
what
you're
we
absolutely
grew
right.
up with.
No, you're absolutely right, man. And I could even say a couple of our house parties got broken up because of that. Motherfuckers, shooting and shit outside the fucking house, and the cops would get called and stuff like that. But I really think that if that wouldn't have happened, the scene would have gone on a little bit longer than it did, and not dying off like in late 99 and 2000 when it did, yeah, there were some crews that still threw house parties, like, Sin City Sick Boys, they threw events and stuff like that. And a bunch of these other crews that came along, but I mean, they were more hip hop and reggaeton and stuff like that, but they still tried to carry on the scene that we started, but it died off completely. And I mean, there's, from what I know, there's no scene out there, to be honest with you, man.
No,
Like I still remember, huh?
no. Go ahead, bro.
Like I still even remember the party crews that used to wear like the big ID tags around their neck. Like that was like the thing for a little bit. They would all wear like their big ID tags, like the lanyards and stuff like that with their party crew name. Like that was like the big thing for a little bit. And you know, it just went from there, dude. You know what I mean? But yeah, it completely died off, dude.
Tone is right. If we could survive the 90s, you can survive the COVID.
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
man.
man. And hey, we're still here, man.
Yeah, no, man. We're still at it, bro. We're still going at it. I mean, in a different way, in a different form, but we're still alive and we're still kicking it. We pretty much definitely gave away our hard work into other things and stuff like that. What could we do? I mean, like I said, lightning in a bottle. It only happened once. We lived it, we enjoyed it, and now we sit down and talk about it because it was worth it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And we
Like
will
I even
continue.
like even me, and like I think I don't know, Steve would probably know better than me. We tried doing an event, I think, when was it, Steve? 2005, 2006, where we talked about doing an event called Flashbacks. Do you remember that? And we were trying to do something like that, but it just kind of it fell through and stuff like that. And yeah, dude, I mean, it felt. I mean, we wanted to kind of bring the scene back, but I mean, I think we saw that it just wasn't happening, dude.
You'll be surprised for me to tell you that I have that
2005. There you go. Yeah.
I have that flyer,
Yep.
and
Do
I
you
will post
really?
it. I have that flyer, and I will post it
How do you have
tomorrow.
it? How do you have it?
Hey man, this is Rebel Day 702. You'll be surprised what I have, bro. People come on here like, dude, how'd you get this? And how'd you end up with this? And what's going on? I'm like, bro, these things that like people save this stuff, and with COVID, everybody's starting to look through their old shit and seeing what they got. And Leo hits me up, sends me this flyer, and then I'm like, oh shit. And he's like, it never happened. I was like, oh. So here I thought it was gonna happen, or it was a future event, and I'm just trying to
Now
like
let
figure
me
out.
okay, let me what does it have on it? Let me see if you know what it is.
I got it, bro. I got it. I'll probably
What's
post
on
it up
it?
tomorrow.
What's on it? What's on it?
It it's the dude from Back to the Future.
Mother-
It's a dude from
Damn,
Back to the
yeah.
Future looking at his watch, bro. Like, what's going on, dude? I'll post it
Yeah.
tomorrow, bro. I got that, dude. Leo hooked it up. He sent it to me, and I'm like, hey,
Really?
but I'm gonna post it up as a it never happened. It was gonna happen, and the creators on there, and your name's on there, and Leo's name's on there, and it's set up. And dude, I have that flyer. To be like I said, dude,
Wow.
I have so much stuff that I haven't showed out yet because I'm very very patient with it.
Me and Steve were gonna throw an event. Like he said, we had a really dope location. Actually right behind Fashion Show Mall, man. We had a pretty good location that we were gonna do it. And one thing led to another, bro, and it just didn't end up happening. But it was a dope flyer. Fuck, I think Steve's the one that made it, and he did a really good job on the flyer. And yeah, it was gonna be me, him, and I believe Peter, his boy Peter from oh Peter from the creators. It was all going to be all three of us that were going to do it and stuff. Like, yeah, where Club Zorro was at there exactly. Yeah, dude, and yeah, it was crazy that we didn't really get a chance to throw that event, man. It would have been nice to do it, dude. To be honest with you.
Yeah, man. I got like I said, stuff falls on my lap. I have history. I have stories, man. That it's just opening this Pandora's box that we've opened with a bunch of things. Like I've learned so much that even though I was part of the scene, I never knew happened. I never knew was going down. And once in a while, I'll throw that out there and be like, hey, you know, blah blah blah. This is what happened. and it's all like he said, she said, and this page, I might post something and somebody might correct me on it or whatever, but there's so much stuff that I still have that I haven't shown because I want to make sure that everybody's enjoying everything that I'm giving them at a pill size, and keep them going. But just
Yeah.
because you brought it up, I will bring it. I'll bring that flyer out tomorrow and post it up so you guys could see what was going to happen with the
It
event.
was gonna be a dope event, bro. Like I was gonna put some money into it, bro. Back then I was doing good in that part of my life, and I was doing really good, and I wanted to bring like the big name DJs out from California, bro. And I had the money to do it, and it was gonna be like a big event where we wanted to have everybody from the old scene. We wanted to invite everybody and just have a really good time and try to recreate some of that magic that we had, like you say, lightning in a bottle that we had when we were a lot younger, and do it then. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. And man, who knows? Maybe we can still do it now. We're all a little bit older now. We all got money to put in and stuff like that. So who knows, man? We could all get together, bro, and throw a massive event, bro, for people of our generation that necessarily don't like to party anymore, but will come out for one night and represent and try to relive a little bit of that magic that we had when we were in high school, man. And now we don't got to worry about it being shot up or the cops being called or anything like that, man. And I know you have an idea that you want to do, and me and Panic have been talking about something that we want to do, but hey, it should all be together. I know Bree's interested in doing something and stuff like that. So, dude, I think we could pull it off, bro, to be honest with you. I know it won't be this year because of what's going on, but I really think we can pull it off, bro, beginning of next year, to be honest with you.
A big shout out to 90s Rebels. Yeah, definitely will be a 40 and over with ID. But I'll tell you what, I'll go to this event as long as you guys have like a kid's quest where I could drop off my kid. And, and I'm down as long as it's done by you guys got me till 10 o'clock, bro, and then I'm gone, bro, because I'll fall asleep anywhere, bro. I literally
Hey,
will.
we'll have the niñeras on standby, bro. How about
Yeah,
that?
yeah, no shit, bro. Big shout outs to the homie Too Dope from Cali. What's up, player, man? Super cool DJ. You guys got to follow that cat, man. You guys jump on him, dude. He's a super cool DJ, super cool cat, man. Go check him out. Yeah, definitely, man. I would, if you guys have like a niñera, bro, like somebody where I could drop off my kids and I go to that spot, bro, I'm there. I'll definitely join on there and do that stuff, too, because
Yeah,
that would
those
be
those
definitely
those
dope.
DPs bring back memories, man. Then now that he's talking about ditching parties, man, I got a good memories about some DPs, bro, that went on and shit back when we were partying and stuff like that. The one that I remember the most was the one that I told you about earlier, was the Double Dutch bus over at the World Trade Center,
I remember that.
where
I was there. I was there. That
it
was
was,
dope.
I think it was the Lost Boys
Yeah.
that put it together. And I remember it was packed, bro, and we all get up to the second floor where it's supposed to be. And I remember Chael was gonna DJ that event, and it went on for like 20 or 30 minutes, and boom, it got stopped. And I remember everybody went to Javier and Sulema's house. Everybody ended up over at Javier and Sulema's house, man. And yeah, dude.
Hmm. Yeah, no, dude. I mean, ditching parties were a big deal, bro. I remember trying to throw ditching parties on the mountain, bro, like up on the mountain, at Mount Charleston. Like, we just try to do whatever we can to party, bro. That was like the biggest thing, dude.
Yeah.
Just finding a spot to throw an event and do it, dude. It didn't matter. Like, we were always trying to be innovative with our events to throw parties on the tunnels, which
Yep.
now
All the way at the end of
215 passes
Jones.
by. Up
Yeah.
on Mount Charleston on Lake Mead. I remember trying to throw an event in Lake Mead at night, and we got raided like super quick. Like, so it was just always trying to innovate on what we were partying on, man. But now that we're
Yeah,
older, we
them
could
desert
definitely.
parties never them desert parties never really never really popped, man. I remember they tried that same chick that threw that bounce event. She tried doing an event out in the middle of the desert where I think those colorful rocks are now, and she had Tony B to come out. She had Tony B as the headliner, and the fucking police helicopter showed up like not even an hour later, man. The police helicopter showed up and completely broke it up, dude.
I don't know, but we got to hit up homeboy Norfo because that fool knows what's up, man. I heard he knows where these desert raves are at if we ever have the itch, you know.
You know who to hit up for the desert parties? Jacob.
Yeah, yeah. But
He
like I
he
said, I can't do it anymore, bro. I'm too old for that shit, bro. Even
yeah,
thinking
that
about
guy,
dancing like how we used to dance, bro. There's no way in
yeah.
hell I'm gonna try to imagine 40-year-old fools in a dance battle. Like I would
Shit.
record that and put it on Rebel Day 702 just to laugh because that would be pretty funny. I
Yeah, I
will
couldn't do it anymore, man. Those days I can't those days are over for me, man. To be honest,
I,
you know what I mean?
I will actually tell you right now that if any of these events happen, I'm calling out the creator for a battle, mano y mano, bro, on the fucking dance floor. A two
I'll tell
minute
you
battle,
what.
bro, and that's it.
I tell you I'll tell you what, man. I battled that guy numerous times back in the day, and that guy could fucking dance. I'll give him that.
Well,
Stevie could dance as well. I remember your boy Junior can dance.
yeah.
There was a couple of dudes out there that Hector,
Yeah.
that fucking they could get they used to get down back then, bro. You know what I mean? They had talent.
Oh yeah, you had Milo, you had Skittles, you had
Milo,
50.
yup. Milo,
Yeah,
Skittles,
you
yup,
had that group of guys that you're like, fuck, I'm about to battle this guy. I'm gonna be a fuck, but fuck it, I'm already in the middle of it. Fuck it, you know. But
yup.
yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man, I will challenge the creator, and I'm putting it out right now. I will take the creator mano y mano for 2 minutes at fucking whatever event we do, bro, and we'll record it and put it on Rebel Day 702, bro. It's on.
Tone saying five. Well, if you could get a hold of Juan, that'd be nice. You
Yeah,
got you, huh?
yeah, there's still a lot of people missing here that we gotta reach out to, man. We
You know,
gotta.
the one I would really like for you to interview is Harley Boy, the OG Harley Boy. You know, because he was there for also from like the beginning to the early 2000s. Man, he was at everything. He went to everything.
I know him very well. I've been in contact with him. It's a process to try to get a lot of people into this stuff that maybe have changed their lives or maybe want to do something else or maybe don't even have Instagram. You'll be surprised how many people still don't have Instagram that I got to get on here and do this. Uh,
Well,
Fatty, man.
I never had Instagram. I never had Instagram till this, bro. To be honest with you, bro, I was never on here, dude. You know what I mean? Yeah, Poppy, Mickey, Jose Too High. Yeah, all those guys that should be on here, dude. You know what I mean? Legends.
Yeah, I mean
Absolutely,
those
man.
are the people that I want to get out, and now I feel comfortable and confident because Fatty the Skunk has my back, bro, on this battle shit, dog. So it's on, creator, bro. He got my back, bro. It's on. It's 2 against 1 now.
Oh man, I would love to see that, bro. You know what I mean? I would love to see that. Like you said, you what were you saying? The shotgun move and what was
Oh
the other
yeah,
move? Dude?
the shotgun, bro, and the fucking, the John
The
Travolta from fucking
Zorro.
Grease and shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, I don't think I could pull it off. But he said you got to get DJ Silver. You're the
Yeah,
go.
Silver, Silvino. Yeah, Silvino. Yup.
Dude, I would literally, and if anybody out here that's listening would have the the connections to it, dude, I would definitely love to reach out to these people and get them on here because I'm not asking for anything but their knowledge and their history to put on this, man. I just want to bring people back and just even reminisce for a little bit,
Yeah,
I always say with this page that we're going to do this until we can't do it anymore. And it's going to get
yeah.
to that point where we can't show any flyers, where I can't interview anybody, and when we don't have no more DJs to put up. So I definitely
No,
want to
yeah,
be
no,
able
no.
to, yeah, I want to reach out to these guys that are missing and that Silver, Celeste, Carlos Celeste, um, you know, um, Papi, Mickey, these guys that Jose to hype, people that we we talked about it and we grew up listening to and going to these raves because they were playing. I would love to get them back in and definitely sit down and have a conversation with them, and then maybe invite them to milk crates and do that stuff too, because we had such a great time, and I just want to share those great moments. I don't want to bring back the old shit, the old beef, and the old dramas
No,
and
of
all
course
that. And
not. No.
want to, I want to paint a picture where everybody feels comfortable that whatever we did, regardless if we were assholes or dicks or cool or not, that we just still remember the scene as a whole as what we experienced. And
No, yeah,
that's
you're
definitely,
absolutely right.
yeah, that's what pushes me to get to this going. You know what I mean? And
No,
I,
and I see it, man. I see that you're that you want to do you have good things in mind, and I know you want to take this page to a different level, and you've told me some of the ideas that you have, bro. And if we can get them off the ground, dude, it would just make this page even greater. I know you talked about your other page that you're starting up, the Party Scene 702 and stuff like that for the DJs. So yeah, man. I mean, sky's the limit with what we can do, bro. You know what I mean? We just got to keep reaching out to to more people and stuff like that. Like you said, I know some people don't want nothing to do with it, but the people that do, we should reach out to them, bro, so we can make this page what it can be. I mean, the potential is there to blow up, man. It really does.
so real quick, Fatty the Skunk just put up here, R.I.P. DJ Maestro. I didn't know that. DJ Maestro was actually our first DJ from the Outlaws back in 95, 96 when we threw our first two raves. He was literally our only DJ, and he was the only DJ
Maestro.
that's fun. I didn't know that, dude. So, big ups to DJ Maestro, RIP. I didn't know that happened.
Yeah,
He was a cool cat. I knew him very well. We kind of just like met, and he joined the Outlaws when we were just starting, and we had no business. So that's sad, but
yeah.
no,
Another
cool cat.
another another guy that I gotta say, props to that I haven't mentioned is Chucky. DJ Chucky.
Yeah.
I met him when I went to when I first started going to Clark High School, and me and him became really good friends and stuff like that. And he introduced me to a whole group of people that I had never met before. And I mean, big ups to Chucky, bro. He was a really cool dude and stuff like that. I mean, he was another guy that everybody knew, and he DJ'd and stuff like that. And yeah, man, I mean, he introduced me to a shitload of people, bro, that I didn't know, man. Big ups to him. I know he's not on here. I'm surprised he's not on here, dude. But yeah, he was another really cool dude that I got along with, and we hung out a lot when I went to Clark, and we went to a lot of parties together and stuff like that. So yeah, big ups to him, man. I know a lot of people don't talk about him and stuff like that, but man, he was a really cool dude, bro.
We got to get out there, bro. I want to get out there and get all those crews that are missing, bro. Children of Pleasure, Underground Creations, Lost Creations that I remember, in that area, the Sancho Holics, like all these crews that not everybody's on here. And like I said, it's. I'm not asking. I know a lot of people don't want to come back and reminisce about this time, and whatever it is, it is. Leo just posted up there. Yeah, man, dude, Leo, send me whatever. I'm gonna brush on real quick before we keep talking. Next month in August, we will be doing a Women's Empowerment Month to support the women. So we have two girls already set up for sessions. I'm not gonna say anything about the girls yet until we set it up, but I would love to get like a lot of the girls crews and the girls that were in part of the scene that actually helped out the scene as well to come in and
Yeah, yeah,
support and do that stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm working with Legendary Empowerment on a really cool deal for that. And I just want to make this as cool and as chill as possible. I don't want to like dwell on the bad shit, and I definitely want to do stuff on the good shit. And definitely, I don't
yeah,
want to sound like I'm in Victory Outreach, and I'm not gonna give you guys spaghetti.
yeah,
But I just want to like just touch those bases that we're gonna try to do whatever we can to move this forward and be positive and just want to be positive, man. I just want to remember all the good times we
yeah.
had
No,
and
of
forget all
course, of
about the
course.
bad times.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
Bree. It's funny because Bree, I went to school with Bree, and we went to Bonanza and stuff like that, and her little crew, bro. I think I wrote it on the comments page. Every single passing period, they would yell out their party crew. Every single passing period, them girls represented their party crew at that school, dude. They would yell it out every single passing period. They would be yelling out exotic illusions, dude. I mean, the whole fucking school heard them, dude. Them girls had pride in their crew, man, and big ups to them, dude. I know, she's giving you a lot of pictures and stuff like that, and a bunch of flyers, dude. And yeah, their party crew, they had a lot of pride, man. I'll give them that.
And I just want to make it a very rounded page, with inviting Albert from Rock Skittles to talk about his views on being a break dancer in this page, and it was cool because he went to the same race we went to, but he wasn't a rebel, you know what I mean, or he
Yeah,
wasn't a Hauser or a techno guy. He was a break dancer, and he would go and break dance, and he made it big. And I want to make sure that everybody gets like a little different perspective of our party scene, so we could all put it together at the end of this and be like, damn, we really had a great time regardless of what drama and shit happened, and we all got together and it worked out great.
yeah, dude. Of course, man. And whatever. I mean, I don't gotta say this, but you already know, man. Whatever help you need, bro. Whatever promotions, whatever you need, bro. You know you could count on me. You know what I mean? I'm
I know.
here for you. And you just let me know what I can do, bro, and we'll make it happen, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I know, bro. I know. I mean, dude, you've been a big part of this, of growing this page. Definitely part of the family, of the Rebel Day 702 family. um, Dude, there's a lot of things that you brought up, and I was very happy to have you on the page, and now having you on sessions to say your piece. And eventually, like, I'm gonna tell you, bro, we're gonna work on getting you on um, on milk crates, because I definitely want to get you out there so people could see the other side of you, and see how many, how many sides you have during this party scene, and how you evolved as well in your party scene, and showing them how you evolved. I definitely
Yeah,
want to show them
yeah.
how.
I mean, I'm definitely going to play a little bit of, I'm going to play the hard house, what I grew up listening to, but, I'm going to play a little bit also more of the newer style EDM, tech house, and stuff like that. A lot of the stuff that I like now, and then a lot of the stuff that I got to play at Dre's, I still have that set on my laptop. So I'm going to play a little bit of everything, bro, and eventually, you'll get to hear it, man. And I know you're gonna announce it when the time is right, but yeah, it's gonna be good, bro. Of
Yeah, dude, I love it, man. Well, we're coming to the end of the show, man. 2 hours, dude. It was awesome, bro. I had a great
course.
time. I know everybody did as well, dude. They asked for hour two. We gave them hour two. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for everything you've done for the page. Thank you for, taking this part to come and chill with us. Close it out, bro. Whatever you want to say, man, please go ahead, brother.
Well, I just want to say thank you to you, man. Thank you for bringing this page up, bro, making us reminisce about our favorite pastime, bro. And also, don't forget Panic Attack, August 7th. Me and DJ Panic, man, right here on Rebel Day 702. We're gonna bring to you a very dope mix show, something you never heard before. Our own version of a mix show. So everybody, stay tuned. Panic Attack, August 7th, man, 9 to 11 p.m. right here on Rebel Days.
Guys, thank you very much for taking a part of your day to come and chill here with us. It was a great night, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you for taking a part of your day to come and chill here with us. Thank you, Ralphie boy, man. Have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.
Peace.